side of the Buster Boy Bridge, and I'm here to share with y'all one of the most unique things I have found so far in my small town search. I'm going to take you down to the Wylie Pelican. It is a unique houseboat that you can Airbnb or you can rent for any event that you have coming up. So we're gonna go down here, down the marina, and we're gonna meet Captain Peter, and he is the owner and captain of Wylie Pelican. He also can do weddings, corporate events, different things like that, and he isn't ordained, so he can do your wedding for you. So let's go down and meet Captain Peter and check out the Wylie Pelican. Today I am down on Lake Wylie and I'm going to introduce you to Captain Peter. We are here on the North Carolina side of the Buster Boy Bridge. And Captain Peter has this really unique concept called Wylie Pelican. So tell us all about that, Captain Peter. Tell us what Wylie Pelican is.
Absolutely. Good afternoon. I appreciate making this video with me. So the Wylie Pelican is a 95-foot houseboat that I purchased 5 years ago with just the intention of living on the lake. Then 2 or 3 years ago, I decided to Airbnb it, which became successful. And I worked in the medical field my entire life, and I wanted to change. I wanted a dramatic change. I wanted to do a complete 180. I wanted to be in a business where people wanted to be there and didn't have to be. So I got my Coast Guard 100-ton captain's license, which means I'm legally able to run this business and take up to what this boat will hold. And yeah, I just completely reinvented myself, if you would, and came up with the Wylie Pelican. So I'll do everything from corporate events, celebrations of life. I have a couple of them booked this summer where the families are getting together from all over the country and coming in and spending a few hours on the lake on the Wylie Pelican. I think it is great. And yeah, if you can think it, I can do it. I have people who want events catered in, and I'll take care of that. I work with corporate partners in the area, restaurants, and I can certainly do that. Or a lot of people simply want to bring their own. You get full access to the houseboat. I have a beautiful barbecue kitchen upstairs. I have a full kitchen downstairs, refrigerator, so you get full use of the boat. And when I book an event, it's just one event. So you're never going to be sharing the boat with people that you don't know. So if you want to book a simple 2-hour sunset cruise dinner, I'm working with a chef now that can come in and prepare your meal that you can do in advance, or you can simply bring your own food and just have a 2-hour cruise. But if it's 2 people or 40 people, it's just your event. So I really make it personal. I love what I'm doing. It's becoming very successful very quickly. June is filling up with weddings. I have a couple corporate events, again, the celebrations of life. I'm doing a few birthday parties. I've had a couple local businesses just decide to bring their employees for the day, come out
Nice.
for a 4-hour cruise. And you know, the feedback's been fantastic. I'm a super host on Airbnb because I put my guests first. I have a very liberal policy as far as cancellations, because weddings and things can be affected by weather. So if you're booked on, say, August 1st and it rains out, I'm not going to say, well, that's the end of it. You get to pick a day in the future. So with the contract, I get half down to hold the date. And if that date falls through, I'm not keeping your money. You get to book when it works out for everybody else. So I'm always going to make it your event, and I'm always going to make it customized and a special day. And that's why I got into this business.
So tell me, how is it 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours? How does that work?
So I have 2-hour and 4-hour. I can do more than that if you want to do it for a full day, but cruises are a minimum, or charter a minimum 2 hours. Okay. And again, it will just be you. When I do a sunset cruise, I base it off what time the sun sets. So for example, if the sun is setting at 8:30, we'll be back at the dock by 8. So you're going to get a lot of the sunset as we're coming back in, but then we'll be back so we're not cruising at night. So what I suggest is, what I've learned through experience, the more people you have, the longer you want it to be. If you have 40 people and you just do 2 hours, it's generally not enough time for everybody to mingle, because you get caught up in conversation, the next thing you know, 2 hours is finished. So I'll take if you want to do 2 hours, I'll do it. But the less people, if you have 20 people, generally 2 hours is a good amount of time. Of course, I've done 4 hours with 20 people and they've had a great time. So, but generally it's 2 hours, and that's a minimum, up to 4. And then it's a special circumstance where we can do an entire day. If you want to Airbnb the event as well, you would book the actual stay of the Airbnb on the Airbnb app. And then any excursion that we're doing would be paid directly to me with the Wylie Pelican.
Okay, so if someone is interested in finding out about booking, what's the best way to go about it?
Absolutely. wyliepelican.com is my website. It has all the information, everything you need to know. It has pictures of the boat, and any questions you have about a contract or about events, and it can be anything, you contact me and I work out each event, because it's a special event for you, and that's how we do it.
And if someone's wanting to see other events that have happened or things that you've hosted, or they can check out other social media, Facebook?
Absolutely. So Facebook and Instagram as well. And each time I do an event with the guest permission, there'll be videos from that event, so you can get an idea of how different events work. And so I've had numerous events, and fortunately, everybody's loved what they've done.
Great.
And I'm a Coast Guard captain, so I'm legally able to do this. There are a lot of boats on the lake that will take people out, but they're not legal. And I'm the only one that can hold a party of this magnitude. The boat can hold way more than 40 people, but I limited 40 because I want everyone to have a great time.
Yeah, you don't want to be standing body to body out there trying to see the sunset or talk or dance or celebrate, and you're so many people.
And if you do Airbnb it, the sun rises over at the back of the boat and sets over the front of the boat, so you get beautiful sun all night.
So they can book a cruise and you can take them out, or they can just book it right here on the dock and they can just enjoy their time sitting right here.
Right. So you have options. Some people, when they do 4 hours, they want to spend an hour or two at the dock. Then they want to go for an hour or two cruise, or they want to go out for the full 4 hours. Whatever you want to do, we can make it happen.
Well, it's a great view from right here. You can see the entire lake. You've got the Buster Boy Bridge, and right on the border, North and South Carolina.
I'm on the main channel. That's actually the Buster Boy Bridge is the border. So I'm on the North Carolina side, the Charlotte side.
And the Wylie Pelican and all the opportunity that you have here.
Well, it is a rather unique event. It's the only place like it on the lake, and the only place comparable would be up on Lake Norman. There's one boat similar in size on Lake Norman, and I can tell you their rates are a lot higher. I like to think of Lake Wylie as Lake Norman's pretty sister.
The pretty sister, I like that.
Yeah. And so it's a much calmer lake. So when you're going out, it's not, because Lake Norman's just tremendous. It's a beautiful lake, but it's not Lake Wylie.
Anybody that's driven up 77 drives right over the lake. I've seen it.
And so, no, I think it's great, but I'm the only venue like this on the lake for sure.
All right. Well, Captain Peter, thank you for having us today and letting us tour the boat and telling us all about what you do here.